Hello, survivors. A strange video recently appeared in our social networks showing scavengers trying out a certain movement part, which they dug up from the deepest part of the Lloyd's base ruins. We're not going to tiptoe around the subject and immediately announce a new way of movement in Crossout. Vertical mechanical legs. That's a working name. We remind you that all the new features described in the developer blog are not final and may be changed before they are introduced into the game, or may not make it into the game at all. More details, as you can see from this article's cover art, this movement part will allow you to create vertical combat vehicles, and the rest is up to your imagination. 3 pairs of new legs are planned to be released, 1 pair of special rarity and 2 pairs of epic rarity. More information about the perks of the new movement parts will be posted on our social networks soon. Stay tuned when the new feature will be released and how it will affect Crossout. The new movement part will be added to the game in a major update in September. We understand that vehicles with new movement parts will definitely affect the balance of power in the battles for the wasteland. That's why vehicles with new legs will be able to participate only in game modes with armored aircraft. It should be noted that these modes will be updated and become a bit wilder. But let's not run ahead of the events. That's all for today. See you in the future, dev blog entries, and other news. I don't get this logic. Many new things affects balance, yet they're not restricted to Healy. Fin whale and camera controls straight up destroyed the game's balance. I don't see bipedal legs being that practical unless they have goofy and out-of-place self-righting physics. Limiting them to heli battles is completely unnecessary. It's clear to me that this is yet just another way that the devs are trying to force more people into heli battles. We don't need to separate the choppers. We need them for the metas. They kill fire dogs, shotgun bricks, melee, miners act. They are the fix to all of that crap. Devs, we release long-awaited legs, but you can only play it in heli battles. Will you play helicopters now? Me, no. This probably because they have jump. D, if not, I have some devs to murder. You'll add 2 more similar Battle Pass parts, so out of touch of the original setting, and I won't even feel sorry at all that I decided to stop playing the moment you dropped the energy rework. Way to alienate your hard-earned player base so fast. I give you that. Stopped playing. Still crying. You know, mate, that's what happens when something you care about gets ruined by a bunch of half-wits. I mean, those numbers ain't lying, are they? Not like anything I say here in particular has any kind of effect on the devs' decisions, but it still feels good to let off some steam regardless. They worked for these words hard enough. I remember being downvoted to hell for suggesting such a thing. It's going to be interesting what people can come up with. It's a valid idea, but forcing players to play a mode so they can experience a part they requested for years is very unplayer-friendly. They are likely doing it to draw attention to a mode they invested in. There would be many better options besides this one. Ah, I just meant the legs. Didn't know they were locked to a different game mode? That's lame. I don't like the idea of these new legs at all, but at least you are gonna keep them in heli mode. A little disappointed it's designed for heli mode, but I'm excited. Everyone was already very excited about the Jerida's legs, but then they were nerfed into the ground. Same with Bigrams. So these are more movement parts to be OP when they come out, and they will get nerfed after the Battle Pass or pack they come with. Great! Your social networks mainly show us photos of Indians. What the fuck? Clearly their account was stolen, and they didn't care enough to get it back. I swear to God, and in the name of Ivy, if you make brain rot daily quests requiring the new legs, All the human factions are gonna have more than tough words against you. Legs? Leg my atoms. Also, run the workbench change back, restricting players from crafting 3 parts simultaneously per faction with 1 rarity each, to straight up only 1 part per faction. This is a new low. You chopped the player's crafting power to only 1/3 before the change. LOL, they're only a little desperate to force people into the heli mode. If the legs have a jump ability or something like that, then it makes sense to only lock them to the helicopter mode. This is a joke, right? We've been begging for new legs, or at least buff legs, and they give us new legs only for helicopter mode, which no one plays. Well done, Gaijin, for destroying your game even more. I play it, which makes your statement of no one playing invalid. Load times are good. Plenty of people to fill out teams on both sides when I play too. I have no idea why people keep saying the game is dead or this mode is dead. Both are just flat wrong. Stop regurgitating everything you read on Reddit. Give us a pair that don't jump for normal then. SMH. Boneheaded decisions like this is why I barely play now. We've finally become war robots. Now can't wait for the release unfair broken op stuff and nerf it to utter uselessness. 2 updates later, phase. Only an aircraft? The game mode with a 15 timer above 15k? No thanks, won't be getting that then. Finally, I can try to make the mecha I've seen in media. May the best mech pilot win. Biggest problem of game are the scum devs of Targum Game does Gaijin.net. Know the target game sold player email addresses to Darknet. Legs need to jump. This will balance fire dogs and scoop builds. Another thing, if we are going mech, we need boosters as well. Side boosters, forward and back. Jump boosters would be great for heli battles. If this is going to be another vehicle type, we need more allocated blueprint slots. We don't need another separate game mode. We can't even play chopper battles as a group because it takes 10 minutes to join a match, so most people use chopper on patrol. We need it all together to break the existing metas. Choppers would destroy these 20 kps spider-line shooters and 16 kps bricks. But why integrate and break up the metas? Why not? Choppers and boosting mechs would reinvigorate this tired game. Break the metas. Bring back innovations. Don't cry because my chopper killed your shotgun or fire brick. Just quit using them in every damn match. Think of something new. That's the lost spirit of Crossout.